Two Fat Guys Talk, E3 PC Game Show 2016.
That show was way too long.
2 hours.
And yet the interesting parts were legitimately interesting.
Yes, there were some interesting games mentioned there.
For me, Mirage, that Lunaro part of Warframe, the semi-cyber Quidditch thing.
Yeah.
The Turing test and Giant Cop all really caught my eye as really neat games that I'd like to play and that I'm not expecting to see on any of the other shows and haven't seen on the other shows. At least not as of yet. Maybe something will come up on this Ubisoft or Sony one. And I gotta say, there was a lot less, there was no kind of rah-rah PC games console suck talk this year, which was really appreciated. They really just went game to game to game. Did I care for every game? No. Did I care for every segment? No. Was I bored by a bunch of them? Yes. But there was a surprisingly small amount of bragging about teraflops and whatnot for a PC gaming exhibition. It was more about the games, and that shocks me.
Okay. There's a caveat here there. We did skip the rah-rah AMD, here's our video cards, and let's talk about our new processors stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. I blacked out during that part, and then when I woke up, I was in a prison of my own mind where I had to take a variety of colored pills. I had to pick between one of them, but between all of them, pick one, and I picked the yellow one, and then I woke up after it. So I assume I just made the right mind choice.
We skipped the AMD talk because, let's face it, AMD processors haven't been competitive in a very long time, and AMD video cards still have a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
No, this show was fine. I mean, it wasn't like last year where everything dragged on. It was uncomfortable. It was obvious that the host, which I think is actually the same host we had this year, he definitely taken a couple classes because he was not anywhere near as annoying or bad as he was last year.
There were times he was actually funny,
but yeah, like Warhammer definitely interests me. I gave it some flack while we were watching it, but Dual Universe might have something to it if it's not just a duplicate of No Man's Sky.
Sure.
I can skip most of the military shooters, though.
I really hate how dominant that is. And there's a serious societal issue that military glorification is a real problem on this continent. And the gaming industry feeds into that very nicely. And that's one of the big... That, and I just don't care for most military shooters.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have to have some kind of supernatural or science fiction element, like Gears of War, right?
Now, there was the game there...
Halo Wars?
Well, Halo Wars kind of interests me, and yet doesn't in many ways. I was more interested to see if it was going to actually have PC controls, and it will. So, a good answer for that one.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was actually the game right near the end there with the one that I thought was by the guys who made Magicka.
Oh,
and whose story is being written by Ed Greenwood.
As I was watching that, I'm like, oh man, am I gonna have to memorize this title for Dave? Nah, he'll remember it. What was it called, Dave?
I don't know.
Good E3 reporting. It was Mages of something. I don't know what it was.
Thanks.
Hey, you're the one who was interested in it. You should have been paying attention. Just because some of us actually actively listen, even to conferences that blow, doesn't mean we're all going to cover for you.
Games I knew... Yeah, there's just too many games that I don't care about anymore. The military games, I'm the same way as you are. There's a whole bunch of different indie devs there that had some interesting premises, but I'm just not interested in zombie games anymore.
Yeah, unless
they've run. Oh, there was Vampire near the beginning.
Oh yeah, that slight teaser that showed us nothing.
Yeah, are we gonna get back into vampires now that zombies have kind of run out? This was an okay conference. It showed games.
I was less annoyed by it than I thought I would be. It's still way too long, though.
2 hours. Wow.
Any more thoughts on this one?
No, time for Ubisoft.
No.
Yep. Time for Ubisoft, girls.
Okay. Does that really cool woman of color still present for them? Because I like her. I know lots of male gamers hate her, but I like her.
Don't know.
Okay, let's find out.